Hi everyone and welcome to today's morning reports on charts appraisals on Monday the 16th of January with me, Rich Paramarket analyst at Hattett Markets. We've got a disappointing, pretty cautious open really. This is sort of coming on the back of, I believe, sterling weakness that we've seen sort of beginning to generate once more through this chat over the weekend that Theresa May is going to give a speech on Tuesday, the British Prime Minister, and the expectation is that she's going to lay out a pretty hard Brexit route for the UK to exit the European Union, and that any time hard Brexit is sort of banded around, I think sterling comes under significant pressure. It's broken down to new multi-month lows, lowest now since early October when you had the flash crash. So we're seeing sort of risk appetite being sort of negated from the back of that, and you can see this. The dollar is actually strengthening through that. Dollar is actually higher against all the forex majors today, apart from the yen, which is strong, and also gold, another of the safe havens, is strong as well. So the safe havens are performing well, but the dollar has picked up this morning. As this sort of risk appetite has fallen away again. Now it's interesting that we've got Martin Luther King Day today in the States, so there's no Treasury movement on the Treasury yields, and its equity markets are out as well. So it's going to be an interesting day, but nonetheless we haven't got any US trading this afternoon. So we're going to be looking at the economic calendar. There's also not a great deal on the economic calendar either. Pretty much empty in terms of your major economic announcements anyway. And you've got a speech this afternoon by Mark Carney, the Bank of England governor, at this afternoon, and that could have an impact on sterling once more, but certainly at the moment sterling is under pressure. Now my chart of the day is dollar Swissy. So the Swissy has been sort of strengthening as over the sort of recent couple of weeks, dragging the dollar Swiss rate lower. Now I think that it is close to completing a top pattern. It sort of tested this reaction low. The support was 1.0060, which was the late December low. That sort of tested that on a couple of occasions on Thursday, Friday last week, but couldn't quite make the closing breakdown. A little bit of a slight uptick today with the dollar strength, but I think this is coming under pressure. Look at these momentum indicators, which are rolling out, sort of turning lower. The RSI getting back to sort of 40 really, MACD lines back to neutral, and the stochastics back towards near oversold levels. So it's suggesting that this is sort of probably going to test this key level of 1.0018 or 1.0020, which lies just above parity on the dollar Swissy level. So it is an interesting move that I think parity could be tested once more. Yes, you have had a bit of an uptick today, but I don't necessarily think it's a move that's going to last especially long. You've got this what looks like in the last sort of couple of weeks really basically sort of almost a trading range, but I suppose if you take out this move that we had on the 11th, there's quite a significant sort of sequence of lower highs. So I think the track is still, or the trend is still lower, and yes, you've moved up above the 101.20 today, which I sort of mentioned in the morning report was a bit of a level near term, but I think unless you sort of break above 101.60, which if I zoom out is again a bit of a pivot line, 101.60. Let me get it bang on right. It's a bit of a pivot line really in the last few weeks. Unless you move above 101.60, again that was a reaction high on Wednesday, then I think that the outlook is still pretty negative for this, and you'd need to sort of break back above the 102.50 level to really sort of see an improving outlook. But still, I think at the moment there's, with the momentum indicators as they are in the moving averages, or certainly the 21-day moving average beginning to roll over, I think there is a possibility that we could come back towards parity on this one. And as the Swissy strengthens against the dollar. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.